sorry for that. My husband, my delivery came, I think it's my Garan Totem bag order. But this is Winter Rose Manor by, who's this by again? Brenda Gervais. And I am stitching this one on 16 count Aida with the called fours. No, not all the called fours. I had to make some color changes. But that is how far I could get. Again, upper left hand corner. That's how far I have been able to get to on that one. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Anyways, like I was saying, we interrupt this WIP Parade to, I have to open it. I think this is my Garan Totem bag order that I had placed when they had their bag sale last weekend. And I have some Halloween projects, sorry for all the crinkling, that I had wanted to put in a Halloween bag and keep together. But another great enabler for me are the Sunshine Stitchers. Love them. If you haven't seen their videos yet, I highly recommend you going over and watching them. They are a hoot, and I only started watching them maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago, because I've only gotten back into cross stitch about 8 months ago, and I found them on Flosstube, and I had to go back and watch all of their videos, and they have enabled me for quite a few different patterns that I have. But I had placed an order for some Krynic that I couldn't find. It was out of stock at other places for a couple of projects that I'm working on. And they do carry Seraphim fabrics is one of the fabrics that they carry. This one is called Dead Sea Scroll, and it is a 16 count Aida, but it is gorgeous. I can already tell. Love, 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 love. Oh no, this is not 16 count Aida. That's right, I'm stretching myself. This is a 32 count linen in Dead Sea Scroll by Seraphim Fabrics. Look at that. Look at that. So this is a fat quarter. So it's about, what is this one? This one is 18 by 26. Love the modeling on that. I am thinking, I want to check, I might do Lady Justice on this one. I might. I want to see how, do a floss drop and maybe possibly do her on that. And then this is a grime guard. They do Garan Tottenbags. There's there. They do grime guards, and this one's an 8 by 8. They do all the different sizes for Q-snaps. They do 8 by 8, 11 by 11, 11 by 17. And this one was a beautiful fall pattern. Fall is my favorite season, and I just love the fall colors. So I got that. And then, as I said, it was a bag sale weekend. That's where Ronnie with Garan Tottenbags makes, I don't know, I think I heard he made like 400 bags this time. And then they pop them up on sale on their website. And they're just gorgeous. I have a couple other of their bags, and I had to get this one for my Halloween projects. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one is, I believe this one's like an 11 by 18 bag. This will hold a 17-inch Q-snap, 11 by 17 Q-snap. Maybe it's 13 by 18. And then it has a Velcro cover, and then the inside fabric. Beautiful. And because I have a couple of 2 or 3 different Halloween projects that I want to put in this bag, I've got the large bag. This is the larger bag. And then I got 2 of the minis. These are, because I wanted the two of the projects that I have beads and Krynic metallic threads that I wanted to keep in the bag with them, but I didn't want them all mixed together, so I thought I'd order. Okay, let me see if I can figure out which way this bag opens. Yeah. But I got two of the small ones. You know, the glare's not too bad. So that I could keep the beads and accessories to the projects inside the big tote bag with the project and the Q-snap and everything all together, nice and neat and tidy, and keep myself together. We can say we can try. Next WIP, on to the WIP Parade. The next one is Noel by Madame Lefay. And this is the project by Madame Lefay. Noel. I started this one back in, I believe, November of 2020. And I'm using just DMCs, and I have them in a small plastic container where I have them bobbinated, and then I have a little pair of scissors, seam ripper, because, you know, nobody's perfect, and needle case, a bunch of extra needles. So if I ever needed to just grab this and take this on the go, everything I need for that project is all in this one little zipper pouch. And this is stitched on a 16 count Aida in a mystery color fabric. And my start on this back in November, December, I was stitching on this, and then I kind of set it aside. Is right here. This one has a lot of color changes that go on here. This is easy. You know, the border, beautiful. But Madame Lefay does do quite a bit of variegation in colors to get that nice 3D look to your piece. It's going to be beautiful. And she just works with DMC. Ordered this pattern off of 123 Stitch. Oops. See that? And that is that WIP. The next one is by a designer called, she just goes by the name Sara. And it's an Italian designer, Sara Girmani. And this one is called The Christmas Village. Let me take it out of the plastic so you can see it better. It came with little buttons. There's a little moose and some snowflakes to put on your pattern when you finish it, maybe in 5 years from now. But it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Look at Santa and the reindeer flying over this cute village. Gorgeous. It just uses DMC. There again, I have my floss box, my bobbinated scissors, the floss I was currently working on it. This is a 16 count Aida, and this is by Fabric Flair. I'm not sure what it was called. It just says item number 50623. It is a kind of stormy, cloudy looking Fabric Flair. Fabric Flair prints. They do a print. So it looks like this. And I'm seeing if this is going to show up well enough on this fabric. But that's my start on this one. I got the little Santa Claus with the reindeer. Started the little building down here in the snowy mountainside. Like I said, I usually start on the upper left-hand corner. So that is just this little bit right up in here. See, and it comes with some of these snowflake buttons. And I don't know where the moose goes on here, but there's a little moose button too. Cute, cute, cute. So I'm going to continue with this. It looks like it's showing up well enough on that fabric. I was a little bit nervous because it's because of the printing on it. It's extremely mottled, and I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't look too busy. But I love it so far. So we're going to continue with that one like that, and we'll see how that continues to look. This next one is a whole series, and it's called the Snow Village, and it's by Country Cottage Needleworks. So what I did was I purchased all of the Snow Village, and I'm going to do them all as one piece. And aren't these cute? Aren't these adorable? There are 11, I believe, altogether. Because the one in the middle that says Snow Village is double the size of 2 of these. It's the same, it would be equal in size comparison as to doing 2 of the littler squares. And so I had to chart it out, try to figure out how many spaces I wanted to put in between each block, where I wanted to put each block, how many stitches it was going to take lengthwise, widthwise. Yeah, I had to, if you see, scribbled that out. Is that upside down? Scribbled that out a couple of different times and refigure it. But I finally got it figured out. I started this on a 16 count Aida, imagine. I should just leave it and just let you tell you it's 16 count Aida on everything unless I state otherwise. And this is how far. And what I did, I figured out all of the blocks and where I wanted to place each of the little places. So I have the iced coffee shop and the peppermint parlor so far stitched in there. And I have the rest to go. But it's coming out adorable. It's really coming out cute. This was a piece of fabric I purchased off of Etsy. A girl had hand dyed it. And I don't remember the Etsy shop. If somebody really wants to know what pattern, Aida, where that came from, I can try to look on my Etsy orders and find it out and answer in a comment below. But like I said, I had to do lots of figuring to figure out whatever, to make sure it's spaced out perfectly on my fabric and would work out the way I envisioned. I think that is all of the current WIPs in this box. Now, I had said that I had started stitching years ago. Back in the 80s and 90s, I stitched a lot. And it was all Aida, all DMC, little leaflets that you could find at stores like Joann's and Michael's kind of stores. And I had purchased this little leaflet by Stoney Creek, Winter Magic. And it came with several different designs in it. And I had started this one and this one. And they are stuck in here. When I was going through my old projects, I had found what I had started. And I'm planning on possibly finishing these one day. And of course, this is on Aida and stitched with DMC. But that was the start of this one right here. This little pillow. And then this other one that has like a quilt design to it, I had started. And this is when my local LNS evidently had been open, because this fabric is more of a kind of a gray-y taupe color. And you only could get just plain white or off-white Aida in the stores. So I know I must have picked this up at that LNS, this fabric. And that's how far I had gotten on this one way back when. So, love it. It's cute. Back in the day, I used to collect snowmen. The only problem is when you start collecting something and you let people know that you're collecting something. That's the only thing I ever had said I was collecting, ever in my life. every year for Christmas. I would get lots of little snowman figurines and paraphernalia. And pretty soon I had so many snowmen. I had stuffed snowmen and snowman ornaments and snowmen, and I loved it. I loved it. But it got to where it was like, I had to tell people, I have plenty. I don't need any more. Because, you know. And I think that does it for my WIPs. The rest that are in this bin are purchases that are kitted or just charts that I have not started. So that is WIP bin number 1. That is my Christmas and winter bin. And I thank you all if you've hung around till the end of this video. I thank you so much. And I hope that you found it somewhat entertaining, that you saw some pieces that you loved, that you come back for WIP Parade number 2 and just some more jibber jabbering. Thank you guys and have a great day. Bye-bye.